Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. You know how we do. And today's title is Chef Boy IG. Cause my boy G Bush is cooking in the kitchen. And y'all are not ready. So but before we get started, I need y'all to do one simple thing for your boy. And that's hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and do not forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy is going live and dropping this heat. And I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that hype button down there and hype this video up, because we need about 50,000, 100,000 hypes on this video before y'all get done. You know what I'm saying? G Bush is in the kitchen once again on Ucss and in the barbershop on the final cut. Now, G Bush is a bigger voice than me. And he says a lot of the same things that I be expressing in some of my videos. But when the bigger voice is speaking, a lot of people need to be listening. And it needs to be amplified on smaller channels so it reaches a magnitude of people. Now, G Bush been cooking for a minute, and I've been telling y'all about these people that have been coming for Shedeur. They need to be checked at all times, because we can't keep letting them getting away with playing in our faces and acting like we stupid. People get upset when I do videos on Anthony Lima and Tony Grossi and people of that ilk. But it needs to be said. And their information needs to be checked. And people need to stop letting them get away with saying certain things. And G Bush was on UCSS the other day cooking, in the barbershop on the final cut cooking, along with Earl, along with Tyvis. It just has to be said. But we gonna get into it. And y'all know how we get down. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hype your boy up. Make sure we get it poppin'. Y'all ready to go? I'm ready to go. Let go. Oh my goodness.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is in the building. Hey, we got another banger. Turn me up. Woo, 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 woo. Cartier shades on, diamond dancing in the light. Cross on the chain, Bigsnackks looking right. Step in the room, whole screen start shaking, hit that intro. Now the whole chat waking, Colorado talk. Coachprime with the motion, Shedeur in the mix, got the whole world posted. Cleveland Browns pressure, we gon' break it down. Bigsnackks on the mic, hottest voice in town. Hey, another banger. So serious. Another banger. Bigsnackks going live. Tap in right now for the energy ride. Like that video. Subscribe to the name. Hit that bell too. Don't miss the flame. Another banger. We don't do no boring. Sports talk jumping. Whole chat roaring. Cartier frames. Diamonds on shine. Bigsnackks in the building. It's showtime. Angel Reese cooking. Atlanta dream flying. Dallas Cowboys talk. You know we ain't lying. Browns nation loud. Buff nation stand tall. When Snacks push the button, he gon' talk about it all. Life, sports, culture, real talk in the booth. Funny with the jokes, but we standing on truth. If you came for the show, better stay locked in. Bigsnackks got another one. Let the games begin. Bigsnackks, Bigsnackks, another banger. Hey, like the video, subscribe right now, hit that bell, tap in with the live. Your boy Snacks in the building. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out.
All I'm saying is, it's another banger in the building, and G Bush is cooking. He got his hat on, because Rex Ryan, once again, needs to be checked. Because people like this are looking for attention in the wrong way. You're looking for attention while trying to degrade another person for doing something that they enjoy doing, and while not talking about the greatness that they're doing on the other side. But we gonna let G. Bush get into his thingy thing, you know. So y'all just sit back, get your popcorn together, let go.
Just gave a camp, right? He spent a bunch of money to go down there. And let me just tell you about what happens in the black community. Like when these people, we talked about how expensive it is to do things. We talk about how travel baseball, travel this. We talk about how there's no access. He pulled up to a place where there's disenfranchised people who don't have much. And just to see the joy on their faces and the way they reacted was crazy. If you're a person, I got love for any kids, right? I love kids to make sure that they have access to certain things. So for Rex Ryan to take that opportunity when somebody is doing something good in their community to do something where he's going to garner some respect or garner some clicks, bro, it wasn't even about that. He just gave a free camp. And at certain points in time, you got to look at yourself in the mirror as a grown man. Like, what makes you say that? When you saying that, oh, it's a me guy, when he's out here trying to do something for a community and he did it free of charge, that tells me more about you than it tells me about him, because you using that to capitalize on something that don't even need to be talked about.
Exactly. Just like I said, ain't nobody in Cleveland acknowledge what Shedeur did last year with that fire that they had down there in the projects. Ain't nobody gave him the big ups in the Cleveland media for what he's been doing in the community since he's been in Cleveland. I've been screaming it from the rooftops. Where the rest of these players been? Because it seems to me, as a person from the outside looking in, this is the first time in probably the history of the Cleveland Browns that somebody has come into the community and poured that much into a community that has been there before the franchise was there. When you got a player that's not from there, that shows up and gives and gives and gives, and all the media does is complain about his play style and what he's doing on his own free time, then what y'all doing? Where y'all players at? What have y'all been doing for these people for all this time? Seems like nothing. Because Shedeur ain't come in and do all this because he wanted the fame or the acknowledgement for doing it. He just does it because that's what he does. That's who he is. It says a lot about the Browns, the players, and the people surrounding these communities that y'all haven't been participating. And then when one player comes in and shows love, respect, and admiration for the people that don't have as much as they do, and he garners that love, respect, and admiration, and y'all still hating on him. But G. Bush wasn't done cooking. He went on the Final Cut and showed his natural, boy, the same stuff I've been saying, G. Bush just cooks with you. Come on, G. Let's get it.
Well, you guys said a lot, and I listen. I agree with all bit of the sentiment that you guys have brought to the table. I'm to a little more point where I'm a little more just, I wouldn't say militant, but I'm to the point where I'm a little more tired of the conversations. First and foremost, I got a problem with people thinking that they can comment on things, because sometimes I really feel like they be playing in black people's faces. The fact that you feel like you can comment after that off the joy of what these young kids and boys and girls got a chance to see, and you think you can come in and just drop any old line after that. First of all, Rex Ryan, you got to learn some cultural competency, bro. Like, we come from backgrounds and people that's on that football field that don't have nothing, that don't have people looking for them. We talk about how much it is to do travel baseball. We talk about sports where black people is not included because of the socioeconomic backgrounds, whether it's baseball, whether it's hockey, whether it's soccer, whether it's lacrosse, right? Those are travel teams. Those are exclusive little things over here. So I have a problem that a person spends his own time and energy. Now, this is the second time he came to Cleveland and did something in the hood, did something where people ain't had nothing. And it's also the second time that people feel comfortable enough to talk about it as if a bad thing. Let me just give you a heads up. If you not coming to the hood, if you ain't dealing with these people, if you only seen 3 or 4 black people where you live in your gated community, if you a person that only goes to the grocery stores where we don't look like nobody of us 3, you don't get to comment on it. When the last time you broke bread with somebody? When the last time you went to these schools? The problem is they be so comfortable. They super comfortable saying different things. And by the way, Rex Ryan, you benefited from young black men. You benefited from the NFL being 65, 70% African-American. And the fact that you gonna dismiss like it's a joke, you're playing in our face. Nobody is given opportunities. They're in a disadvantaged situation. Nobody is doing that. But every time he go and do it, you feel comfortable enough to say what you're going to say. Well, why don't you get comfortable enough about these $6 gas prices? Why don't you get comfortable enough when your Congress people don't show up for you and politicians cash checks and the rich keep getting richer? Why don't you got nothing to say for all your rich friends that look like you that don't pull up to where we at? At some point in time, what we got to stop doing is we got to stop asking them. If you don't like Shedeur-sanders, here's what it's going to be. # we don't care. We don't. Whatever you saying don't matter. I don't care if he get a speeding ticket. I don't care if he had his hat backwards. I don't care if he was racing gerbils in the middle of the street. We don't, at a certain point in time.
My gerbil will win, but
yeah, my gerbils. At a certain point in time, we have to invalidate. We have to say, you know what? I don't like your credentials, and you be doing a lot. That was corny, bro. That was a corny move. And I don't like people that capitalize off the pain of lower folk. The man came in and gave us time, energy, and effort. And the fact that you're 63 years old and you a grown-ass man, you feel like that it's since when the 63-year-old men get to troll? You about to hit Social Security age. You 63 and you trolling. This trolling stuff as men gotta quit. Y'all play around too much.
You grown-ass man on this internet trolling somebody that's young enough to be your grandchild.
You play too much. And
that's wild work when you think about it like that.
That is wild work, Earl. But that's crazy. But that's what I've been saying. All these people, Rex, Lima, Grossi, and the rest of them, they need to be checked. Because you can't let them keep getting away with saying stupid shit. Because then they think it's okay. It ain't okay. And we gonna call you to the carpet every freaking time. Y'all playing on somebody's name who ain't did nothing to you, who ain't did nothing wrong. If you got a problem with Shedeur, then say that. If you don't like Shedeur for being Deion's son, then say that. If you got a problem with Shedeur being raised in a better environment than most, then say that. But having a problem with him for being him and simply giving back, also while styling and profiling and, being the confident man that he is. If you got a problem with his confidence, that's on you. If you got a problem with what he does outside of football, that's on you. But don't be upset when people call you to the carpet for being a jackass and saying stupid crap because somebody is doing something that they enjoy outside of football, like football is the only thing they supposed to live, eat, and breathe. They don't get no free time to do nothing else. Stop it. Season ain't even in. It's the off season. Let people do what they do. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. Cause y'all know I'll get a little heated and I'll go on a rampage then this video will be 30 doggone minutes because they done pissed me off. But anyway, I need y'all to do one thing. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And do not forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Hit that little star down there at the bottom. Hype your boy up. I know I've been busy. Been away. I got other shit to do. Y'all do know I got a career. I do own a trucking company. I got things to do. So holla at your boy. I'm going to get out of here. One love. Y'all know what we do. We going to holler at y'all. Peace out.
Bigsnackks, 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 let's go. Yeah. Before you go, hit that like and subscribe. Join the family, come along for the ride. Sports, culture, life, yeah, we talk it all. From the Browns to the Buffs, every rise and fall. See you aunties, I appreciate the love. Bigsnackks in the building, man, it's all above. G. Bush, K-Sap, Auntie Faye in the mix, Mag Dog.